Play some songs at you. We're Stay True, and this project started when most of us were in a band together called The Ready Aim Fire, and I was working on some songs of my own, some studio stuff. It was just going to be a studio project, and then after The Ready Aim Fire broke up, we decided to go ahead and make it into a full band and actually play shows, and these guys were kind enough to hop on board with it. So we're just getting started on it, but we're having a really good time. It's a little bit of a weird transition from being the drummer from a band to going to being the singer and trying to be a front man instead of the guy who's never in any pictures, never seen. But I grew up like singing in church and stuff, and I've sang for several bands, but it's been a long time. I've been playing drums for bands for probably the last 10 years, so it's been a little bit of a transition, but it's pretty natural. It hasn't been too bad at all. The album Monument is kind of almost like a concept album. It has a pretty consistent theme running through it, and it's sort of about being young and growing up and the different things that you experience at that time in your life, and specifically about growing up in a small town. I grew up in the Midwest, and there's an area, the Colorado National Monument, that we'd go hang out at, and it was like up in the mountains, and I thought that was a good name because of the actual physical location, but also because this album is kind of a monument to that point of your life, and when you're young and you're just kind of trying to figure things out. So that's why it's called Monument. This album was written, like, I wrote the songs before these guys were ever a part of the band. It was initially a studio album idea, and so they learned the parts, and that's what they've kind of been doing. But we've been working on some new stuff together. We have a new song we're playing tonight that we all wrote together, and we're really excited about it. I think for all of us, it's probably our favorite song that we have so far, and it's really exciting to start working together on songwriting instead of it just being one person's idea. Everyone's collaborating and contributing. Yeah, and it's really exciting, and I can't wait to see what the next batch of songs ends up sounding like. For this next year, we're going to start out probably doing quite a bit of writing and maybe some recording. I'd like to get some new things out there. And we also have some bands that we're friends with that we're setting up some tours and some local shows, and just kind of getting things rolling. And this last year, you know, it was kind of spur of the moment to actually, you know, start doing shows and that sort of thing. So we haven't really been too serious about it yet, but this next year I think we're going to have a lot of things going on and looking for a lot of opportunities.